Hi everyone, it's Kim here, Sunshine Creations and Crafts. I'm getting caught up on the series I'm doing for the Simple Cards Cricut Art Cartridge. And today I'm going to be doing episode 21, and it's card 22, this one here. And out of all these cards, I've not really struggled with what I was going to do as far as adding embellishments or colors or anything like that, but this one took me a little while. So here's what I came up with. Now, if you're cutting directly from the cartridge, you want to set your size to 4 inches, and you will get a 5.5 by 4 inch card. I did this on the Cricut Design Space, and I went ahead and set it as an A2 size card, which is the length of 8.50 and the height of 8.50, which makes it from here to here, and then the length as 4 1/4. That's going to give me my A2 size card. Sometimes the little tick lines are just a little bit off, so instead of lining it up here, I'm going to go ahead and use the actual groove of my little score board here. Okay, got that done. Set that aside. And let's go ahead and fold this over and see where we're at as far as it lining up. I don't want to completely score it until I got all this, completely fold it down, because I want to make sure that I have this lined up. This is Recollections Craft Cardstock. Now what I'm going to do on the inside is I'm going to put these 3 layers on this piece and then insert that in here. And I cut this insert at 4 1/4 by 5.5. So let's get my glue here. Now each one of these little slits is about 1 1/4 inches. I believe. Let me just grab my ruler and all the other ones that were up there with it. Yeah, it's just a little over 1 1/4 inches. And I want to do a dark color first, which I'm going to do the blue one up on top. There is a reason for that. You'll see in a second. And I'm okay that it's not exactly up on the line here, because you're not going to see that with the edges of that card. And I may even be able to move it down a little bit. We'll see what kind of room I have here. Just about right there. I know that looks crooked, but I think what it is this white or cream colored cardstock is actually cut crooked. It was a scrap and I just grabbed it out, so we'll see what happens. And then we're going to put this guy right here. Let's go ahead and trim this up. And then that's going to be layered or put right inside there. And it looks like it's just a little bit bigger than that. Let me go ahead and trim that up. I'm going to put it on the card first. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll know exactly how much we need to trim. So I'm just going to make sure that I put the glue right on the edges here, and I'm also going to put glue here and there on the inside where the little shapes are, because I don't want them to be popping up off the card. And if you see, I put them on the little places that are kind of not, stuck to anything in that design. I noticed up here as well, there's one. Down here, a couple down here, and I think that should cover it. Now whatever ones I missed, I can put on some glue if I need to. So I'm with the blue layer at the top, And that's going to go right where that crease is. And I got a little bit of glue in that crease, so I'm going to have to try to wipe some of that out. And then this is how the card's going to look on the front. Let's go ahead and push that down. And I'll use my adhesive eraser after this dries to erase the extra little glue ooies that are on there. Okay, so now that I know that can fold, I don't have to trim off, excuse me, a whole lot. Just a little tiny bit there. Okay, now the next thing I would have put on here, like I said, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with this card. I thought of Bon Voyage. So this is from the Phrases Cricut cartridge, and I cut it out at 3 inches long by 1 inch wide, and it comes with 3 layers. So I did use my design space for this, but you can use your regular cartridge. And I would say, play around with it as far as the size on the cartridge. I'm not really sure exactly how much it would be, what the size is. So I'm going to put the craft cardstock layer down first. Just going to line it up there. Then I use the blue. Now this blue cardstock I have, I actually ordered it online, excuse me, a couple years ago when I was doing bar mitzvah invitations for a friend of mine. It's a real thick cardstock, so I went ahead and I put in my deep cut blade because I wanted it to be able to cut through that cardstock. So that's like that. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'll put that right in the middle. I'm going to pop that up a little bit. These are just little foam adhesive squares that I bought. They're very, very thin. So if you're looking for something like this, you can either double it up or, you know, use it the way it is, obviously, or get something that's a little thicker, which they have. So. So let's put this on. Oops, almost upside down. That would be very good, would it? And I'm putting it in the middle here because you've got the cream colored cardstock on that row right there. So it really, really emphasizes, you know, popping up, and you can definitely see it on that card. I may bring that up a little bit. My eyes aren't liking where that's at. So that's it. So Bon Voyage. That is the 22nd card of the Simple Cards Cricut cartridge. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you so much. Have a great day.